Glad to have you back for another installation of a Biselleh Torah. Toldot is the name of the parsha this week, and it begins with the words Biselleh Toldot Yitzhak ben Avraham. These are the generations of Isaac, son of Abraham. So what are we talking about? The generations, the continuity of the Abrahamic line through Isaac and then onward through time? Well, that would seem to be, on the face of it, what the Torah is talking about. But delving just a little bit deeper, what does a person in fact create in their life? It's what they generate. What do we generate in our life? What do we generate that has any kind of lasting impact in our life? We know that it's not money. We know that it's not a house. We know that it's not an empire of any sort. So what is it that in fact we do generate? And the parsha very gently hints at this when it says, these are the generations, Biselleh Toldot. These are the generations of Isaac, son of Abraham. In some sense, the generations of Abraham were created when Isaac took the mantle of leadership in the belief of a single entity, God, and walked forward into a universe. It was Abraham's lasting legacy. What else do you want for? And as you look into the future, what do we want to preserve? The pictures that are in a photo album, believe me, they're not going to last a terribly long time. The things that we place in the mantelpiece, our bank account, none of that. None of that is going to be of lasting impact, going to make any significant difference, well, even a small difference in the world. But Abraham gave birth to Isaac, and Isaac in turn generated the future as well, because he carried the mantle of fearing of God, of upholding the principles of morality that were begun by Abraham, and then enlarged them as he walked through life, understanding more and more of what it was that God would want of him. These are the generations. So I'd like us to think about generations in a different way than just in terms of progeny. One generation giving birth to another generation, but rather, what do we generate? These are the generations of you. What do you leave behind? Powerful thought and powerful question to lead us into the next chapter of our own lives. What are we generating? What do we want to leave as a lasting impact upon our world, our children, what they carry forward? And do we feed them the right kind of food so that they will walk forward with a full sense of who they are and where they need to be, so that our line does not end with them or end with us, but continues on, just as Abraham's line has continued to this very day, through you and me. Let us give deep concern to what each of us generates. Shabbat Shalom.